Hey everyone, this is the second time I've tried to film this video. First time was a fail. That one will be up later. Um, but this is me doing my testosterone, um, TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. Um, I'm giving myself, actually I tried a glute injection first. That was kind of a fail. I wasn't able to inject it because the serum is super thick, super thick. Um, it's so thick that I actually have to use a different size needle to withdraw it than to inject it. If that makes sense. I use two different ones basically. Is what it comes down to. Sorry I look crazy. I just got out of the shower. Figured I would make this little video. I've actually sanitized already, but I'm gonna sanitize again. Found it's easier this way. To have alcohol in hand. So I'm actually doing an intramuscular on my thigh, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. This start to finish, I didn't prep anything. I'm actually opening everything as we speak. I'm again nervous, but the first day that I actually took it, I felt amazing. Um, First day was great. Second day was, um, it was okay. It was, you know, it was, how do I explain it? It was okay. The first day was okay. Um, I felt calmer. Um, I wasn't as agitated, I guess you could say. Um, I was just a totally different person. Even my roommate noticed that I was a totally different person. This freaking needle is huge. You probably can't even see that at all, but that needle is freaking huge. Um, so, anyways, I'm supposed to take 1 ml, but my doctor and I spoke, and she actually changed it up on me, and I know it's bad. I shouldn't be doing that, but I had to clean this top part. So she actually upgraded me to, not upgraded. Basically, what she did is we're gonna split it up now, and I'm gonna be taking half an ml, um, instead of the full. So, um, just to basically see how that works out, because the first day that I took it, I felt good. The second day, again, was okay. It wasn't that great. Um, the third and the fourth day, um, I took it. I was on cloud nine. I had no issues whatsoever. My body was adjusting perfectly. Um, I had the best sleep I've had in a very long time. Um, it was just a number of things. I was clear. My, I was able to think. I was able to just speak differently. I can't explain it. It was just an amazing feeling. For those of you guys who have, and trans guys too, because you know the feeling too. Not having that testosterone in your body is something it's causes depression, number one, causes weight gain, number two. There's so many side effects to guys having low testosterone. Guys, don't be afraid to ask your doctor to test you. If you have symptoms, depression, sleeping all the time, it's a number of things, a number of things. Cloudy vision, like basically you feel like there's a bag over your head, and it's over your brain, and you can't think properly. You can't process things as fast. Um, you feel basically feel like you're alone all the time, and I don't know how to. It's a weird way to explain that. It doesn't feel right. Um, you don't feel normal. So that's the reason why I actually, my doctor tested me, and she told me, she goes, you're below testosterone. Well, they started me on androgel. That's like the basic little packets of androgel that you rub on your shoulder blades. can't shower for like 8 hours after you do it. There's like a lot of things with that. It worked for a little bit, and I felt a difference at first, and then after maybe a month and a half of taking it, it stopped. Well, that's the point where my body stopped producing testosterone on its own because it was getting it somewhere else. So it just completely stopped producing it, and well, I had no testosterone in my body. I actually wasn't taking it for about a month, and I felt a huge difference. There were days where I slept 18 hours. There were days where I was awake for 24, 36 hours. Um, it's very, very weird. Not having testosterone in your body, it does very it does very bad things to you basically. Um, and I didn't know how to handle it. I told my doctor I need something because I feel like I'm going crazy. I literally feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know what to do. So we talked about it, talked to another doctor, and this is where this came about. Um, it there's this shit is hard to get. Let me tell you that this is very hard to get, especially when um, you go in there. They literally had to call the doctor again to verify that this was the right amount. This is that. The syringes I was only able to get, of course, because of drug use. I was only able to get six. So that's no, it was four. Four of these syringes and four of these. Um, so that's all I was able to get. Now with the up dosage, I'm gonna have to figure that out on how I'm gonna get syringes because now I only have two left. So it's gonna last me another month, basically, another 4 weeks. So now I'm taking, what is it? Half a milliliter? No, is it? I don't remember. It's like half a milliliter or something like that. Versus a full every 2 weeks now. So I'm splitting it up. Hopefully this will do good. I really wanted to up the dosage. I wanted to do 1 millimeter every 2 weeks, but she said bring it down to one. And we'll bring it down to a half. We'll try it from there. If it doesn't work, then we'll figure something else out. So we're gonna see how this goes for another month, and yeah, we'll basically see how that goes. I'm excited because honestly, like I said, I was so clear-headed. I was able to think. Actually, I'm gonna recap this for a second because I'm gonna re-sanitize. I'm gonna show you actually how she showed me how to find the spot. Um, I'm really excited to have that feeling of not being depressed. That's basically what it is. Not being depressed, being able to get up in the morning, going to sleep, getting up in the morning, and being active. Able to clean my apartment without even having to worry about, you know, not worry, just basically not wanting to get out of bed is what it is. Um, I just want to be normal. That's what it comes down to. So basically, what I'm doing is my was it my index? I think it was my index. No, I use my pointer finger, my thumb, make an L or whichever backwards L. Put it at your kneecap and go to the middle. Will basically go to the end of your hand where your thumb is, and that's basically your ejection site right there. I'm doing it right here on my thigh because it was really hard as a bigger person to do it on my glute. Once I start losing this weight, then I'll feel better and I'll feel more comfortable. It's just like I said, the serum is so thick that it was impossible. It was I ended up injuring myself. So that's the reason why I just didn't want to do that. Again, I just want to make sure there's no bubbles. No bubbles. Alright guys, so again, L right there. And you gotta make sure that there's no pressure. You don't have pressure on your leg. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna aspirate. No blood. Going in. Again, this shit is thick. So, yeah. done, pull out. Make sure you cap your needle. Needle's capped. I normally spray it again because there's a little bit of bleed, just a tiny bit, not a lot. And that's because, again, the needle's so thick. And I mean, you can use a Band-Aid. I would just rather not. I'll let it dry on its own. And then what I tend to do is, while I spray that alcohol, kind of clean it off a little bit, I rub it around, kind of massage it a little bit, trying to get the medication to move around, because I don't want a ball there. Minimal bleeding. Yeah, I mean, it's a spot or two. And again, that's because you went into the muscle. And it's just going to happen. I mean, yeah. So rub it around a little bit. And again, I'm using a cotton pad. I'm not using my fingers right on because, I mean, I just injected myself with something. So the only other thing that I don't have is a sharps bag. So I guess, I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I basically just threw them in my garbage can, make sure they were real tight. Took off. This is the way I did it. Made sure they're on there real tight. Took it off. Took off both needles. Left this alone. Threw it in my garbage can, and was done with it. Again, this is my hormone replacement therapy. This is half an ml every 2 weeks now. Basically, we'll see how this works out. Again, like I said, I just want to feel normal. I want to be able to think clearly. I want to be able to process everything faster. That's another side effect of I don't know if I mentioned this before. I'm probably repeating things. It's a 12-minute video now, which I'll probably end up cutting down. But anyways, yeah, this is basically my second injection, and we will see how it goes. Talk to the guys. Thanks. Bye.